Hello everyone, Wise Guy Jesse here, and this is going to be episode 1.2 of the Fire and Sword series. Let's go up and make sure to show you a little bit more of how this goes. If everybody's liking the series, I will definitely continue to do more. And we'll run through the village and watch it get some more people. So we get staff militia from these people. So like each place has different people, like they get the lance and the stab. So I will have to spend, once they level up, I'll go in and check on them. One of the things I also noticed in this game, when you do go and get stuff from the villages, other guys like the Lords of the Land Watch get stuff from the village too, that want recruits, so you have to be fast to get the recruits. And these bandits have been running around. We have some people, they have some people. Let's take them on. I'll show you what this action's like. Charges enemies, teach them not to mess with us. So here we are, our people running around with all these different weapons. I have no clue what the Scythe people are doing. Oh crap, did not mean to shoot my gun off. And since it is a big rifle-like gun, it takes a couple seconds to reload. Oh man, they have guns too. See if we get one of these guys. Oh, we missed. I believe I just missed those guys. These guys are from different regions, and they have different languages. You can't hear it now, but sometimes they actually will say different words and stuff like that, like they'll be speaking different languages and stuff. It's kind of funny. Okay, so yeah, we took up those bandits, and you can see these weapons are worth a good bit. Nothing new beats the weapon I have right now. It's like bullets. Bullets. Alright, you see this have one more bullet, but it does less damage. So grab all these weapons, just like that. Space coming. Taking out those people. Got people level up now. I want to see what this is. Is he a rifleman? Yep, he's a rifleman. And they could go to a veteran. That's as far as they go. If you get them from villages, you have to actually become part of a kingdom to be able to go and get better items. So yeah, we got marksman now. I could talk to him and say how well he is. He has a good bit of health. Can't really move him around to see much, but his firearm's not as good as his one-handed weapon. So that means that he's gonna be able to shoot around and do some bit damage, but if someone gets up in his face, he's gonna pull out his sword and he's gonna put up a good fight. His hat reminds me of the elf from like, be like something from like a Christmas movie or something. But anyways, we'll run back down here and pay our weekly wages, and we're gonna go to the marketplace and let's sell all this stuff. And you could see how that stuff was going for 250, and we get for a fifth of the price. So yeah, kind of being ripped off for that, but oh well. There's a whole bunch of different things. Since this is, I know this video sound like all bad and stuff like that, but everybody's always saying how they got Russian people are drunk, and so of course they have a lot of vodka up here. It's kind of funny stuff in my opinion. Here's some horses. You can see these things require riding of 5. They got a lot more horses in this game. If you remember Mountain Blade, you'd only have like 3 to 4 horses as choices. In this one, there's actually a small amount of horse choices. I've had a couple of states where I know they'll have like 3 or 4 rows, like an extra 2, 3 rows more full of horses. It gives you a lot more choices of. Here's some of the armor in this different states, so they'll have different armor styles. Yeah, you can see all those different ones. Let's see. Go to arms. There's a cracked good pistol. Pistols are much smaller, it's like that, so they're kind of nice. one of the things that always cracks me up is it shows that you could switch it to like a melee weapon, and it has a -2 thrust damage thing. And I'm sitting there, well, it's -2. If you're doing negative damage, wouldn't it be considered healing? So if hit him, would it heal him, kind of thing? But it's a joke kind of thing, and it doesn't really heal him. It does no damage. Here's some of the grenades. I don't have enough to buy the small grenades yet. Here's the larger grenades. Right there, you can see they do 7 pace damage, or shard damage, and 2 paces of blast damage. And it shows the damage is 175. I forget if your grenade throwing, if it increases the damage, what's this So every point you put into a skill increases your throw damage by 10%. Additionally, the damage rate is increased from 1 stride for every 2 levels. So if you were to increase grenade throwing, if I increase it 1 more level, it will make it so instead of doing 7 paces, it should do 8 paces. So that would be more fun to mess around, get a high grenade level. And I enjoyed to be able to. I had one of my other characters just to mess around. I always had the bomb row would always be full of medium-sized grenades, just because larger grenades you'd only have 3, and I didn't like the whole only having 3 thing. And small grenades just didn't do a lot of damage and weren't really far, like didn't do a lot of range to it too when you threw them. So I'd get medium grenades, and a bomb row would always be full of medium grenades. I'd always have them on me. I was like a little grenader person. I'd run around and launch these things all over the place. You can see now that the Tsar guy, he has 100 people in his army right now. So yeah. Also they have, you probably haven't seen it. I actually will go and see if I can find this. And one of the things I kind of like about this is we'll wait till maybe someone will show up. I don't see any right now, but they have people will be running around here. And there'll be scouts that are like, you'll see how horses from this kingdom be running around. There'll be scout people. They just run around the place. Other people will be foragers, and there's also I'm trying to remember what the last one was. There's another one who was some kind of they attack basically. You see this game has 44 people to it, so really little, but it still puts up a good hit. Also, before I started remembering, one of the things that I find somewhat annoying in this game, but it makes it more lifelike, is you could get like diseases and sickness in your group, so you have to run back to a tavern every once in a while to wait there a couple days. So yeah, there's that. What's this? Yeah, okay, so it's the same. So yeah, got this going on. And when they say no one cocks, they don't mean someone's penis. They're talking about roosters and stuff. I know someone's gonna be laughing about that later on when watching this video. But this is a fortress area, and you're thinking another game there's castles and stuff like that. They didn't have a lot to them. And fortresses are basically castles in another game, but you can actually sell stuff from them. But you can see there's not a lot to it. There's also not going to be I don't think any mayor. There's a mayor here. You do trading, but like they don't have a lot of stuff to trade. Also they have when the mayors, if you do become friends with them, you can do this thing where send a message to the mayor's or to the mayor's aid or something. I think it's like if you need help with something, you send it there, and they'll send like weapons or something like that to you. So it's kind of nice, but you have to actually have a mayor happy with you. Villagers like that are just called the main towers. Okay, so the red team and the Polish have made peace. not seen any of the foragers like that around here. I wonder if it's because there's places spaced out stuff. I know in some of the compact areas, they'll be all over the place. And so it's kind of fun to go through there because they have when they're running all over the place, you could easily attack them, take them on. The problem is they swarm you real fast. So let's recruit. No one wants to recruit real fast. Okay. Let's run up to Red Kino. 16 bandits. Whoa. I feel like I should, but I'm worried I'm gonna get the crap beyond me. Let's go for it. If it's just me, I'm pretty sure the villagers join in, but if the villagers don't join in, I'm going to be quite sad and I'll try to retreat. Okay, farmers join in. These people have like their own gun, or is that just my guy? That's just my guy with a gun. Everybody else has like swords, axes, and stuff like that. And a stick. I don't know why you use a stick to try to attack someone. Oh. Let's see how good we can aim. Terribly. We can aim very terribly. We're being shot at. Aim for that guy, but I'm off to the side and snap his friend. You must remember it's fun to shoot your teammates. Guys with guns, because they do a good bit of damage. So if you do not take them out, then they will wipe out your armor. Try and use it as a grenade. If you listen close to that here, we're talking differently, which is oh, do we want to be nice, or do we want to take some things as their dues? We should be nice and we'll recruit people. And we get 2 people who want to join us, but they do like us a lot more. And we have honor, so that means our character, we have only 1 honor. People are ready to upgrade. We'll go for musket militia guy. He only goes up to a veteran musket militia guy. So yeah, you got like, I think the next people I think I'm gonna upgrade the rest into, out of this group, I'm going to make 1 more of the marksman people, and the rest of the people are all going to be lance people, which they just have like a giant pole. That's all it is. So actually probably won't make a lot of those because they're only good for like really taking on horses, but when it comes to attacking, when you have a giant pole, it like glitches out and it's pointing through the person, so it won't do any damage to him. So this guy having the pikemen, I think they might do the same mistake every once in a while. Trying to remember, I haven't played for a while. So yeah, anyways, run back over to Moscow. Let's go to the fortress. I'll talk to Tsar, the Tsar of the land, Alexika. Let's see. I always enjoy this kind of thing. I hope Razir Fortress is nearby. I think it's this one over here, isn't it? Yes. Okay, good. Because if he's not there, it ends up being a wild goose chase, and it's not fun. Okay, so we go talk to this guy, and he's like, "Hey, I'm at your service, but yeah, you know how you give that guy a whole bunch of money?" He's like, "No, it's just a loan." So now you say, "Do it for your friendship's sake." It goes, or we lose through relationship, but I mean, like, we're not really friends. If we try to persuade him, What happens is there's a chance that you can make him. You get. What happens is you have a chance that it'll cost you less money for him to pay you. But if you do it wrong, then you have to pay him even more money. So right now, this money right here, that's all the money we would have gotten from the king if we were to pay him. If we were, he said he was gonna give us a portion of it. That portion would have been that, so we would gain like nothing out of it but better relationship. So he's like doesn't really care for the king will end up, or the Tsar of the land, he'll end up being okay with it. Okay, there's the foragers I was talking about earlier. Just like a little group of people running around. They got the Moscow Raiders. They have 3 of those in there. They're pretty good, in my opinion. They have like guns and all that stuff that run around. But normally you'd see more of like scouts and people like that running around. Okay, so got that done. He likes us a lot more. Where's it? Okay, well, I mean, anyways, that guy selects us. Did he change his guards? Don't remember seeing those guys there last time. Got fancy uniforms though. I wonder if you can find those here. Nope, doesn't look like it. Right now we're not using a whole bunch of food. In fact, we've only ate 2 of the 5 bread because we don't have a large army yet. That's one of the good things about this game is I notice they don't eat as much food as fast. It hasn't been long enough for them to change all these things out, so don't have to worry about those. So that job after me. Yes, I'll go ahead and do this. Go to, I think it's walk around the streets. I think. Oh no, it's still for looters. Those are outside, aren't they? Quite sure they're outside the city. For some reason, I'm thinking there's a riot going on. Let's see. Looters. We're chasing this guy. Oh crap, there's like a bunch of them. I just saw like 4 different groups, and one's on the other side of the river. This is gonna be a pain in the ass to get to, because he's gonna be running. Don't want to retreat. I'm just gonna charge in and start swinging the sword around. Did those guys see him already? Oh. Level 2. Guess I was leveled up. Glad my friends or my teammates helped me out so much by not really doing anything. We'll go ahead and put that on. I don't really, I guess I might as well grab that. Got plenty of space. Click on character. Level it up, so I say we go for trying to think, I guess agility. Guess I'll go ahead and get that. Put a whole bunch underneath the grenade right now. Oh, that's gonna be a pain.
What's this then, eh?
Oh man, there's like they're all over the place. I don't know how I'm gonna be able to do this quest. They're everywhere. I saw more. It's like that makes it like 5 groups. I wonder if it says like take on like I don't know, maybe there's only supposed to take on some. I need to get healing ability up. No, they can't catch me because I'm on a horse. He's trying to run away. He's not letting her run away. This is not right for that traction. If someone shoots him. Okay, I guess I'm about to take him out on my own. Hopefully the end of the map's not real close nearby. And there we go, took those guys out. And let's see. Guess we'll grab that. So what's this quest?
I'm gonna break your legs. Nice and slow.
Guess I'll take out these guys, and then I'm going to have to run back to Moscow and sell some of this stuff. I put the tree graphics down to low, so I'm used to better looking trees. These look so sad looking. Man, I must have survived getting hit by 40 damage.
Wiwat Rzeczpospolitej!
And we got ourselves a prisoner. And this guy with the pikeman guy. That's what he said, a giant. Looks like more people already upgrade. So we'll move him into a marksman. Go to marketplace. And sell that stuff.
I tear you limb from limb.
Okay, I guess we'll take on these guys too. I'm thinking there's like this group, I think there's one more around there. Or maybe this is the last group. No, this is the last group because I don't play. We're not gonna take on all much people. This is only worth. Actually, I don't remember what price he said it was worth. Shooting through the horse that is good. So I should do some damage. Somehow my attacks were doing like nothing to me. support the looters. And here we go. I think I'm just gonna be shooting from a distance from here. I feel like being up in the middle of a giant battle, so I'm just going to this hill. Now I'm just gonna shoot down at him. I feel like that guy's about to get killed. I'm doing like 70 damage off each of these shots. Oh, one guy's dead. This guy's dead. I think it's all. Yeah, they all died. That was a close one.
Stand and deliver.
Crap. Don't want to deal with these crappy little guys. Because they have guns and they're going to shoot at us. That's why I like looters, because they don't have guns, I don't think. Most of the time they don't. If I get hit by like one bullet, I'm dead. I like the whole like smoke effect when you shoot. It's really cool looking. Do they all have guns? Oh, this will be bad. Good thing is that the more difficult of a shot you take, the more your more experience stuff goes up. Okay, and we gotta win that battle, so that's nice. So, okay, we're not in this, okay. Hopefully it's the end of it. I guess I will see you guys next time. We'll end the episode here. So thanks for watching. If you're enjoying the series, so go ahead and hit the like button. As long as these videos are getting a lot of likes and views and stuff, I will continue to do a series. Yeah, it's kind of a slow beginning, like I said, but I guess throughout the game it's somewhat slow at points, but there's some points where it gets a little bit faster and you're doing a lot of attacking and stuff. It gets a little bit more fun. So yeah, I will see you guys next time if this video's getting a lot of likes and stuff. So bye.